She smirked. The ink hadn't even dried on the divorce decree, and she smirked like she'd won, like I was some fool left behind. Her manicured fingers drummed against the polished oak table as she pushed the final sheet toward the clerk. Crimson lipstick curved upward, those cold eyes refusing to meet mine, as if I was invisible, like I hadn't once been the center of her world. I gave the judge a slight nod, composed, unreadable, because the moment that mattered wasn't the signature. It was the announcement. The judge coughed lightly, slid on his glasses, and started reading the final ruling. And in that moment she froze, still, in her stilettos and designer blazer. I didn't flinch. 8 years. That's how long we played. House. I met her at an art auction. She wore a yellow sundress and claimed she loved expressionism. But that wine glass in her hand cost more than my rent back then. I still fell headfirst. Back then, her laughter was genuine, not like today. Not that brittle giggle. Echoing in court, I believed in our life. Worked 16-hour days, skipped birthdays, built something from scratch. She said she was proud, said she believed in me. In truth, she believed in exit plans. The cracks came quietly. Her phone buzzing at 2:43 a.m. A name I'd never heard. She called it business. Accused me of jealousy. I didn't yell. I didn't accuse. I observed. Then came the girl's only trips to Santorini. Whispered calls in the dark. A new scent on her neck. Locked apps distant. Eyes. She wasn't here anymore. And then the bill. 5-star suite downtown. Charged to our shared card. Not my name on the guest list. I said nothing. I just adjusted. Pain became fuel. You don't catch a liar by shouting. You do it by calculating. First, I rerouted our finances. Quietly, created shell entities. Moved shares, transferred IP rights, shifted. Everything under a trust she couldn't touch. Hired a financial advisor with teeth. A forensic expert to mass the trail. Then a PI. Took just 21 days. Pictures, statements, videos. Her and the colleague, a tan airhead who sells dropship crypto scams on TikTok. Real charmer. They didn't even hide. She thought I'd never know. Thought I was a passive one. The nice guy. But I played along. Smiled when she finally asked for a divorce. I agreed too fast. That threw her. She expected drama, maybe tears. I poured her chamomile tea. We filed cleanly, no fuss. On the surface, she believed she'd walk away with half. House, company, lifestyle. She laughed in mediation, laughed with her lawyer, called it a fresh start. She wore ivory to court, like it was a ceremony. Then the judge began. Her smile lingered for a moment. After a comprehensive review of the financial architecture, he said, the business is no longer a divisible marital asset as it resides under an irrevocable trust. She blinked. The vehicle is leased, the home, legally owned by a subsidiary and thus not subject to distribution. Her face shifted. The bank accounts are protected under new entities. The only remaining liquid assets under his direct name total $42,000. That's what she got. Not half. Not dreams. Just fragments. Her hand stopped moving. The smirk vanished. Mouth open. No words. Her attorney leaned in, whispering frantically. I didn't acknowledge her. I saw through her. She tried to speak, plead maybe. I couldn't tell. I no longer cared. She may have filed, but I finished. She lied, but I revealed the truth. She wanted space. I gave her that. Space without luxury. Space without safety. Space without me. Outside court, I stood in silence. She brushed past, flushed furious. Silent. No more smirks. No more games. She didn't glance back, but I did. I watched her walk away, one shaking foot at a time, and I felt no rage, only peace. They say revenge is best served cold. They're wrong. It's best served quietly, legally, and with precision, a scalpel, not a sword. Let her laugh now, in a rented walk-up, drowning in credit debt, with a muscle bro who thinks crypto is spiritual. I'll keep building. Alone, focused, free, because peace doesn't roar. It whispers after the thunder, and I've never heard whispers sound so perfect.